Good morning, Bowie High. Happy Wednesday. Fortune Ezeogu, Chancelle Ekomin, and Zheng are back on the scene to bring you the latest from the halls of the Bulldog Nation and get you ready for another Wednesday here at the Red and Blue. It's a great day to be alive, BHS. Don't forget your pride. This is Bulldog Bulletin.
Good morning, Bowie High. It's Wednesday, March 20th, 2024. I'm Fortune Ezeogu.
And I'm Chancelle.
And welcome to the Bulldog Bulletin.
Only 3 school days left on the calendar to spring break, everyone. Let's rejoice. Today's top story is another big congrats to Mr. Jones and his concert band and wind ensemble for their outstanding performances at the PGCPS Instrumentals Music Assessment Festival last Friday. The bands achieved a 2 rating, or excellent, in their piece, and the category of sight reading, which requires them to play an unfamiliar piece on demand. They earned a superior rating of 1. And how could they not with the big man in the Aviators? We also congratulate the Royal Sweethearts team for their outstanding performance this weekend at the Keystone Indoor Drill Association semifinals competition, when they earned a first place title in dance and a second place finish in flags. These honors earned them the right to go to the KIDA Championships in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, and on April 6th. Break a leg, team.
What terrific news to start a Wednesday morning. And in more news for people who are into performing, former Bulletin member and the Dynamo, known as Project MC, is not only one of our most charismatic alumni, but he's also repping the Arts and Cultural Heritage Division of the Department of Parks and Recreation team in Prince George's County. They have an electrifying lineup headed your way if you're young and talented, including the Teen Art Summit is coming during spring break on Saturday, March 30th. And you can hook up with DTLR Radio and WPGC. Take part in dynamic workshops, including a dance session led by the phenomenal Phil Wright, art meditation, and an exclusive music industry panel featuring P. Stu, and the just-announced Lady London from Def Jam Records. Junie Jones from Atlantic Records and a surprise guest artist will also be in attendance. Come connect with industry pros. Then, they're having the Young Stars audition on April 6th at the Kentland Community Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Singers, rappers, dancers, and other talents are welcome, and they focus on artist development too. Hit this QR code for the link to the registration and learn essential skills like recording studio techniques, live performance strategy, and social media swag, all while honing your craft and building your personal brand as an artist. A great path if you're looking to be a pro. And the big guy misses working with you and is proud of you, my John.
And one place he got his start was right here at BHS in the Tri-M Music Honor Society's Coffee House shows, where the club is getting things ready for Friday night's huge Spring 2024 offering. Tickets still started yesterday at all lunches, and you can get the hottest ticket there is on a Friday night for only $5. We can't think of a better way to kick off spring break than this biannual tradition full of music, poetry, and other entertainers. Tickets will go quick, so make sure you bring some extra cash to school. And performers, don't forget sound check is scheduled for today after school.
We're ready for the Hump Day forecast and our buddy Johnny Zheng, who's got the latest on the great outdoors. What's up?
Good morning, everyone. And what's up, you say? My excitement for spring break. And it's even better after Principal K's reminder about our return from break. If you have missed it, we come back on Tuesday, April 2nd with an asynchronous day. Then back to a regular day, Wednesday, April 3rd. Great news. As for weather, our 7 a.m. Doppler radar is clear again. With a current temperature of 39, back to normal after yesterday's freezing start. Thank goodness. I thought I'd put my winter coat away for the next few months, but it got cold again. We're back on a rise, though today we will have continued partly cloudy skies with an afternoon high of 62 expected in the region. Tonight's low will hover around 30 and back to below freezing. DMV Thursday is going to look nicer because we will have clear sunshine, but don't let that big bright source of Superman's power fool ya. We're only gonna make it to about 50 for a high, followed by a nighttime low of an even colder 28. I don't like this. Stop playing Maryland Spring. We'll stick with this day in music history. Again, for March 20 today, as we remember or learn, in 1960, Elvis began his first recording session after his discharge from the U.S. Army. In 1982, John Jett and the Blackhearts topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart with their signature anthem, I Love Rock and Roll, a remake of Arrow's original. In 1991, Michael Jackson signed the biggest deal in recording history with Sony Corp, awarded him with a $1 billion contract with an advance payment of $5 million per album, and also gave him 25% of the royalty. Unprecedented, and no artists have gotten any deals like that since fitting for the King of Pop. It was also on the day that Kenny Rogers passed away at age 81. After a career featuring 120 hit singles, 100 million record sales, and his 2013 induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame, The Gambler. And you're all caught up. I'm Bonnie. We'll see you next time, Nation. But first, a big surprise, one of our own here on the Bulletin, Princess Ezeogu, has graced our screen and wowed us with her talents as a weather person and a coach and anchor. But you may not know she is a rising singer who's looking to one day to leave her imprint on the music scene herself. Like the icon I just talked about, for the past 2 years, she's been balancing school, work, and her first EP that she's gonna share with us. You can find her on all the major platforms under the name Maya, and the EP is called A Foreigner. Let's hear a little piece of her first published work. Make sure you get her some streams, and we wish good luck to our Bulletin sister. Let's vibe.
And if you call my hotline, I'll have to end your bloodline. Oh, you, I might love you today. You're one, you're confused, but 94, I guess, to get the hint, it's over. 7 double 8s and love you. Baby, you know I'm crazy, but can you blame me?
Thanks, Zheng, and wowzers! Congratulations, Princess. Imana, touch the sky. Back here in the building, don't forget about Mr. Moores and Hargraves from the Pure 4 team who will be having their FAPSA workshop today during third period for all seniors who need to get straight for financial aid. All you need is your Chromebook, and you'll have to take the survey connected to this QR code ahead of time to participate. There's also a prayer meeting happening for any faculty, staff, or students in the building happening tomorrow before school at 7:30 a.m. in the small gym.
Yeah, prayer sure isn't going to hurt your chances of getting that money. Over to the big gym next for some Red Squad Class of 2025 news next, as they ask you to mark April 11th on your calendars for Miss Hallaby and the junior class's Teen Beach Pep Rally. It's gonna be a fun night, and the event will only cost you $5. See her or a junior class member for tickets and details.
Sounds fun. Today's Women's History Month honoree of the day is a woman who is usually associated with being a movie starlet and one of Hollywood's most glamorous women of the black and white era. But Hedy Lamarr is also known for inventing something that enables anyone from around the world to see and hear us right now as we speak. The Austrian-American actress wanted to make a contribution to the World War II effort by improving torpedo technology. While working with musician and composer Jorf Anthiel, Lamarr developed the idea of frequency hopping, which could encrypt torpedo control signs, preventing enemies from jamming them and sending the torpedoes off course. Although she and Anthiel were granted a pageant for the idea in 1942, the U.S. Navy ignored the technology for 20 years, finally putting it to a use during the 1962 blockade of Cuba. Since then, her sped-spectrum technology has become the foundation for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS, and was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 2014.
Now that's something I'll bet a lot of people didn't know. And before we go, here is another reminder to join the International Club tomorrow at 2:30 in Mr. Hughes Morris's room 222. Come learn about others. The SAT word of the day is the noun posterity, defined as all future generations. The cafeteria's new slick paint job makes it look great for posterity.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good in there in all that burgundy and blue.
It looks new in there.
Yep. And if you can't get a new school, throw some paint on it. And please subscribe and bookmark our channel at www.youtube.com/BHSTVMD Bulldog Bulletin for a replay of this and all our shows. I'm Chancelle.
And I'm Fortunate Ezeogu. Have a happy hum day, guys. And always remember that
The Bulldog Pack has always got your back.